by Kevin and Luke Learwichgel is a masterpiece. Two YouTubers who liked making stupid Mario meme glitchy videos with stupid random audio clips have made a team of individuals who have been able to pull off, in my opinion, a masterpiece. For one simple reason: you care about the characters. And the characters go through growth. I know tons of stories have, but what makes MetaRunner special to me, it was made by a small company and it has a female character who actually goes through character development, who actually goes through character growth. Tari isn't the same when the story begins, and so far at the end of Season 2, it's a different character. She's gone through growth. She's stronger than she once was. She's more confident in herself as a leader and takes sacrifices to protect her friends. The reason so many, including myself, are so frustrated at the cliffhanger ending of Season 1 is because we cared about these characters. And when Tari's face is full of tears, the audience is emotionally just almost destroyed because we understand what Tari's going through. She sacrificed herself for her friends. That is the ultimate sacrifice of all. Rey doesn't effing change throughout the 3 freaking films. A huge company, Lucasfilm, was not able to put together a better character. How did YouTubers do it? Is because of one key thing: love and respect for the characters and the audience. That is why MetaRunner succeeds, because the creators of MetaRunner care. They put love and they put time into the series, and it is shown. I could end the video right here. It doesn't need to continue, but I'm going to continue some of the other reasons why I love MetaRunner so much. The animation is good, especially even better than Season 2. I think Season 2 has animation, in my opinion, on par with some Pixar films. Season 1, growing pains, but I mean, this is the first time these guys have ever done that before. And it turned out really successful. And then they upped their game with the animation. They could have kept it what it was in Season 1, but they upped it in Season 2. Again, the characters are just good. They are just amazing characters. You care about them. They all do logical things. And the best example of this is Lux. He kind of starts off as this kind of typical villain person. But in Season 2, there's some growth. He knows a little bit about Tari. And he doesn't do things that don't make sense. He's going after Tari not only for her abilities, but for the fact that he's trying to resurrect one of the characters. Belle. She makes a logical decision. She isn't an evil character to be evil. She's a character who is flawed, like all characters are. And her flaws make sense. She's kind of pissed off the world. She misses her friend deeply. And that's how you do characters. Because with Lux and Belle, you can agree with where they're coming from. You understand where they're coming from. They make logical decisions that if they were just painted a different way, you would agree with them. That's how it's done. Metarunner is how it's done. And I love Metarunner, man. It just kicks ass. The mentor characters are almost perfect. Masa, Lamar, Sophia, these characters are perfect. And they make, not perfect as in they're perfect characters, but they're perfect examples of how to do those kind of characters. Lamar is funny, but he can also be serious. Masa is more of a serious leader, and sometimes he does go too far. Sophia, she cares about her team. Even though it would be really easy to give up, she doesn't completely give up. She sticks with her team and she sacrifices what they have done to protect them. And you understand why. And the twist at the end when you find out what Tari really is, and it all makes sense why Lux was trying to go after her. It just makes sense. And Theo is funny. And he's a good, smart video game character. Yes, he's young, and yes, he can be kind of stupid at sometimes, but he doesn't know any better. And it works. It gives the show some lightheartedness to it sometimes. The show is quite dark at some moments. And it's so good. The action is smooth and fluid, creative, interesting, dynamic. I mean, there isn't one bad action moment in the whole show. It's that good. And the music, everything else is good. It is, but the music just takes Metarunner from a grand piece of art to masterpiece. The music is just so good. I don't even know how else to describe it. There's just an element that when you listen to it and with the scenes playing, it's just that good. The opening and closings to both seasons are really good. They're emotional and they're just thought-provoking. And the music is just so good. It's got so many different... It's got tropical. It's got heavy metal. It's got mystical, magical themes. And Metarunner is a masterpiece. I mean, it just is. There is one character, I'll admit, that doesn't really work all that well, which is Evelyn. But that character is made to be kind of bad on purpose because you're supposed to hate this character. You hate Evelyn. She's mean and evil because she's self-absorbed, and Tari isn't. That's why we care about Tari, because she's thinking of others. That's what Evelyn is missing, that compassion towards others, and that makes the character a really good foil for Tari. Metarunner is, in my opinion, a masterpiece. I highly recommend checking it out. Now, before I end this video, are there some problems with Metarunner? You know what, if I looked hard enough, I bet I could find some problems. But to me, they do not overshadow the rest of the series. I highly recommend you guys checking out Metarunner. I mean, it's free. It's on YouTube for free. How can you get better than that? An amazing show that's free to watch right now, made by 2 YouTubers in Australia. I mean, how can you get better than that? The last thing I want to say is, to Luke and Kevin, you guys have made such an amazing series that has captured the minds of thousands. I cannot wait to see what you guys do next. And I am honored to have watched these shows. These are stories that I'm going to be showing my kids and hopefully their kids. I cannot wait for season 3. I cannot wait for Sunset Paradise, even though it just dropped today. Anyways, guys, this is RSR2264. Go watch Meta Runner. Peace, and have an amazing day.